Good day viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking a journal, the journal planetary positions. Please do not confuse the Rashi predictions with the mundane predictions. They have nothing to do. If something is good for a particular Rashi, that does not mean that he will make money in stock and financial markets. So this is a big confusion. You have to have the combinations for good speculations, only then it will be good. So please do not confuse the Rashi predictions, the 12 Rashi predictions with the stock and financial markets. The other thing is I mentioned that there are two sensitive points in August, the 11th of August and 17th of August. And normally, you see, it has been observed that India is influenced, the stock market of India are influenced 10.5 hours late. Because if now today, the ingress of Sun has already taken place in Leo. But if you look at the US chart, which is the biggest economy and influences the complete global markets, the Sun has not changed sign. So what will happen? The actual effect will be seen on the 18th of August. And if you see the futures, you can see for yourself all the futures are gone in red. So I had predicted. Now, Indian market, you see, there a lot of currency is being, printed, and it has an effect on the stock and the financial markets also. So, you see, as a matter of fact, from tomorrow onwards, the stock and financial markets, even in India, should have a correction. If not a big correction, then definitely a correction. The actual correction will come, as I've already told you, when the lunation of the 7th September starts. And it has been observed, I had mentioned in all my articles, that you will start experiencing the results much before. And at the time of Mahabharata, we have parallel situations. Now somebody wrote that there are a number of times when the 13 days lunation has taken place, but the gentleman does not know. You see, commenting is very easy, and knowing astrology is a different subject altogether. Mahabharata took place when Jupiter was in debilitation and Sun was in Sagittarius sign, in a fiery sign. Now here the grace is that Sun is in Leo, and in Sun in Sagittarius it stays only for 29 days. It's not good, it is most precarious. That is why we call it a Khar Mass. But Leo is not bad. But at the time of Sun rising, it is the Rahu, the Taurus sign rising. So the things are not good. And then the 1-7 axis of Sun and Saturn, who are bitter enemies, they will go in 6-8 axis. So what will happen? There will be volatility in the stock and financial markets. The market would have touched the all-time high in August. So friends, it is the time for correction, but then there will be volatility till the lunation chart of 13 days starts. And you have seen for yourself, I had predicted for Afghanistan and in the Gulf. Now Afghanistan has Aries sign, and the 9th and the 10th Lord, they are going to meet in the 10th house. Jupiter will be, the 9th Lord will be fallen, retrograde and debilitated. And you see, the troops of US were in Afghanistan 20 years back on 9/11, almost 20 years back, and it has been observed that whatever happens at a particular time, if something bad happens, and you see, after 20 years, exactly from that 20 years is not good, because Jupiter and Saturn, they meet, they come back to their positions after 20 years. So my dear friends, Jupiter and Saturn are coming back to their original positions, and that is why all this has happened in Afghanistan. And I discussed the chart of Ashraf Ghani also, and without looking at his time of birth, I don't know his time of birth, but since he has completed his age of 72 years age is most venomous and most critical if you don't have the good planetary positions. You can exactly, what is why he had to run, because he has got a Jupiter which is debilitated. He's got a debilitated Jupiter, and then Sun position will also not be good. Jupiter, Sun, Venus, Rahu, all these positions have to be seen at the age of 72. And then let me talk about Neeraj Chopra, who's got a medal. His age is 24. Very simple. Then which are the planets influencing him? The most, Jupiter and Venus. And in his chart, he's born on 24th of December 1997. When I opened the chart, I could make out it is a Pisces Lagna, and this is my feeling. I may be wrong, but the planetary position will remain the same. In the sign Capricorn, he's got Jupiter, he's got Venus, he's got Mars exalted, and there is exchange between Jupiter and Saturn. So there is a niche bhang between Jupiter. So at this time, only those people can rise who have got niche bhang Jupiter, or Jupiter who's very strong. Now, in case of Biden, the Jupiter is exalted and retrograde. It is exalted and retrograde. So exalted and retrograde is, if it is not giving the results of exaltation, but at least it will not give the results of debilitation. So it is also activated. His Jupiter is also activated. So somehow or the other, the planets have to be activated for taking any actions. Saturn and Jupiter, they are the main planets. Saturn, Jupiter, Sun, Rahu and Ketu. You see, Rahu and Ketu, Sun, Mars and Jupiter, their position, irrespective of the time, it remains in the same Rashi. And then you can apply the declination principle of Nadis, where the planet in declination is there and where the planet is there in transit. So you correlate and then you can give the predictions. So very simple. I had predicted long back for that girl from South India who was 18 years old, and she got 500 likes, 5,000 or 5 lakh likes in a day. And the only parameter which was pronounced when she got a fame was that she is 18 years. So I clearly said that her Sun and Rahu are very strong, and there was a court case against her, and without looking at the chart, I had predicted that the court case will end. It will be quashed. It cannot continue because her age is 18 and her Sun and Rahu both are very strong. And if Sun or Rahu are very strong, a person can pass through any crisis in life. So that's all, friends, I just wanted to say. Tomorrow is the time for the stock and financial market. We have to see what happens in the stock and financial markets tomorrow. But there will be a correction, but there cannot be a major correction immediately. Whatever rise has taken place after the 2nd August, I exactly said for 13 to 15 days. I said after 13 to 15 days, this rise will be there, and this Nifty will cross 16,600. Now Nifty has already crossed 16,600. Now my fear is that from tomorrow, there may be some corrections. But there can be some volatility also because Sun and Saturn are in 6-8 axis. So friends, this is all I just wanted to say, that astrology is most interesting subject, and it is not only astrology by Parashar. We have to use so many systems, and when you combine all these systems, only then you get correct predictions. So friends, this is all I wanted to share. So have a good day, and bye bye, and good luck.